all dignitaries, and all friends present here today. It is my immense pleasure to introduce one of our legends, Dr. Bharat Barai. Dr. Bharat Barai's academic eminence and professor leadership journey began with multiple gold medals and esteemed MD degrees, culminating in his current positions as the medical director at Methodist Hospital's Cancer Institute, where he continues to lead with unwavering expertise. Also, his dedication to the public service is determined beyond professional achievements that Dr. Barai's commitment to public services shines through numerous awards, influential roles in American Indian associations, and his relentless efforts in healthcare education and disaster relief initiatives, epitomizing his dedication to societal betterment. Dr. Barai's impactful endeavors span steering medical directorships and spearheading sanitation projects in India, aiming to enhance healthcare accessibility and his facilities. His sponsorship of schools in tribal villages mirrors his belief in education's transformative power. Also, Dr. Barai's influence transcends the borders, exemplified by his pivotal role in fostering India-US relationships, hosting dignitaries, collaborating with diplomats, and contributing significantly to the Indo-US Civil Nuclear Treaty showcase his global footprint and diplomatic prowess. He has been recognized with Ellis Island Medal of Honors and Bharatiya Pravasi Divas Sanman Award, which underscores Dr. Barai's exceptional societal contributions, solidifying his place among distinguished individuals, making a profound impact. Dr. Barai's journey enshrined in United States National Museum of Immigration intertwines his immigration story with his wife, encapsulating their shared success and triumphs achieved through determination and dedication. He has been celebrated both in US and India. Dr. Barai's leadership roles in organizing significant events of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his invitation to White House State Dinner by President Joe Biden showcase his international acclaim and impactful diplomatic engagements. I invite Dr. Barai to please come to stage.
To present our first Legends of Baroda Medical College. The first Legend Award goes to Dr. Bharat Barai.
I am humbled by this honor that my own alma mater has given. As the son of a middle class family, I never thought that I'll be the recipient of the gold medals in Baroda Medical College. Never thought when I went looking for internship in the United States that I'll become chairman of the Medical Licensing Board of the state of Indiana, and I'll be signing the licenses of the doctors in the state. Whatever education I have received in the high school as well as Baroda Medical College make me a good doctor, but the sanskar that I received from my parents, from my teachers, many of whom who are here, and I'm immensely grateful to them. Everybody talks about English medium and all the top honored schools. I think they are good, they contribute, but I studied in a Gujarati medium school. Arambic Vidyalaya and Shri Pratap High School. And all medical colleges, including Baroda Medical College, had English medium. But I can tell you today, even after living 48 years in the United States, હું બરાબર ગુજરાતી બોલી શકું છું. અને મંદિરની અંદર જ્યારે જાઉં છું ત્યારે બધા વડીલ નાગરિકો હોય એમની આગળ હું ગુજરાતી ભાષામાં જ બોલું છું. અને હજુ પણ મને ગર્વ છે કે હું ગુજરાતી બોલી શકું છું, વાંચી શકું છું. અને દરરોજ અહીંયા સવારે બેસું ત્યારે ગુજરાત સમાચાર, સંદેશ બધું વાંચતો હોઉં છું. So it is your effort, it's your determination, it's your intellectual that makes you what you are, not necessarily the top names. They add to the flavor, but if you keep on doing your struggle, if you decide that you want to serve your community, and I do want to emphasize that, that when you become doctors, you do become leaders of the society. Many times, and yesterday it was very illustrative, that so many of our alumni who are recognized, many of them are in public service, whether they are leaders of BJP or they are ministers or whatever field that they are in. And I always say that I did not go to the medical school because I was the dummy in my class. I went to medical school because I was on the top of the university. So we as doctors should take pride, and we should not forget the people who made it possible for us. There are many, many people who contribute to our success, and I do want to recognize my wife and a BMC alumni, Panna. So all these years, obviously when I'm going outside, daytime in the medical part, and then in the evening taking care of the social part, and trying to make trips to Washington, D.C. to represent the cause of India. So remember, many people play part in our success. And we should not forget that we should try to go back to society, whether it is your alma mater or whether it is your community where you came from. And we should try to continue to help people who are not so fortunate as we are. Let me tell you, in our 40 years of practice, Panna, who is an obstetrician and gynecologist, MD DGO from this institution, we have never turned down a patient because the patient did not have insurance or could not pay. We haven't done it in 40 years. Because I always say, if I'm seeing 40 patients per day, what's a big deal if I see 3 or 4 who cannot pay? So I will urge my colleagues who are here, yes, you take care of yourself, you take care of your family, but also take care of the educational institutions who made you who you are, your community, your society, your country, and try to make the contribution as leaders of the society. Jai Hind.
Request Dr. Shirish Patel to introduce the next legend of Baroda Medical College, person with extraordinary achievements, Dr. Jatin Shah.
Hello again. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce another legend of our Baroda Medical College, Dr. Jatin Shah. Dr. Jatin Shah stands as a global luminary in cancer care, serving as a professor of surgery and chief head and neck services, Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center for an impressive tenure of 35 years, making an era of transformative leadership. With honorary fellowships and doctorates from 9 esteemed universities worldwide and over 10 prestigious international medals, Dr. Shah's academic eminence and contributions have been universally acknowledged and revered. Having authored 14 comprehensive medical books on cancer care and translated into 5 languages, along with an extensive portfolio of peer reviewed publications and chapters in books, Dr. Shah's scholarly impact is vast and enduring. Overseeing and conducting more than 30 postgraduate courses globally, Dr. Shah's commitment to education has empowered aspiring surgeons worldwide, shaping the future of oncology care through his educational activities. As a prominent surgeon specializing in head and neck cancer, Dr. Shah's clinical prowess has earned him a place in America's top doctors magazines for 20 consecutive years, cementing his reputation for unparalleled clinical excellence. His leadership spans over 10 international organizations, including founding roles in influential bodies like the International Federation of Head and Neck Oncologic Societies, signifying his pivotal role in shaping oncology at a global scale. Dr. Shah's dedication to philanthropy in India and globally is exemplary, with contributions spanning free medical book distributions, surgeon training support, and significant efforts in improving cancer cure rates and patients' quality of life. I would like to invite our legends, Dr. Jatin Shah, to come to the stage. Please give him big hands. Thank you.
Madam Rajmata, distinguished luminaries on the dais, my working colleagues who made all this happen, my classmates, my seniors, my juniors, friends, and alumni and current students of PMC. I am deeply honored and indeed uniquely privileged to be singled out amongst hundreds of leaders, luminaries, achievers, and innovators that BMC has produced. We saw that yesterday, a handful of them recognized, but there are many more, as has been repeatedly said, that have contributed not only in India but worldwide. In addition to that, being recognized at home is a unique honor. I will share a light moment with you. My mom was 88 years old. Uh, she passed at age 93, and she had a backache. You would expect that at that age, arthritis, old age, what have you. So she and my parents used to call me by my nickname Bob. So she woke me up in the morning and says, Bob, મારી કેડ દુખે છે, કંઈક દવા લખી આપ. So I gave her ibuprofen and she felt well. But a couple of days later, her backache came back. So she wakes me up again in the morning. તો મને કે આજે કોઈ સારા ડોક્ટર પાસે લઈ જા મને. So I think, being identified as a Sara doctor by your home institution is indeed a unique privilege. I shall cherish this honor for my life. It is a high point in my career and something that I'll be proud of and will show it prominently and share it with my family, my friends, and my colleagues back in New York. Couple of words for the young people who are currently students and who will become the leaders of tomorrow. That working, overworking, retirement are not the words that exist in your dictionary. Somebody asked me the other day, are you retiring? I said, I'm not even tired. Why should I retire? And you don't never get tired if you love what you do. When your profession becomes your passion, then you are never working. When Picasso was throwing paint on canvas at 2 o'clock at night in his studio, he wasn't working overtime. He was in ecstasy with his passion. So make your profession your passion, and you will not only enjoy your life, but you will enjoy your passion every day that you go to work, whether it's operating room, your clinic, or wherever you are. Now, coming back to the uh, genesis of BMC uh, Alumni Association, and what can we as alumni give back to the institution, I want to share a couple of thoughts with you. I was flabbergasted to know that when my class was 45 strong, has now grown to, as the esteemed dean told me yesterday, that the new class is 250 students coming in each year, and 70% of them, as we saw, graduated. So we have grown this way immensely. How can we as alumni let BMC be proud and grow vertically to scale new heights? And that can only happen if we provide a stimulus, an incentive, and something to look forward to the teachers who share their knowledge, their wisdom, and their experiences with the students. With that in mind, I thought, and I shared my thoughts with some of my alumni colleagues, that the concept of identifying, rewarding, and stimulating the faculty members by a endowed professorship, which is a concept which is common in universities in the United States. An endowed chair is a recognition of the academic productivity by publications, research, teaching, mentorship, and all similar activities to heighten the stature of the academic level in the division, department, or the institution would be a right thing to do. That concept in most institutions in India doesn't exist. So why can we not be the first one to introduce that to Baroda Medical College? I met with the esteemed dean yesterday with other leaders, Dr. Iyer, Dr. Gadvi, Dr. Choksi, uh, and others, to share with him a thought that would they be willing to accept the proposal of establishing an endowed chair in surgery uh, as a token of beginning the process. They were enthusiastic, and they assured me that they will get it through the university system, syndicate, senate, whatever it takes, to establish a first chair of endowed professorship in Baroda Medical College this year. Look at the diffusion effect of that early morning meeting. By the end of the day, we had two additional chairs committed, one in internal medicine and one in radiology. So by the end of 2024, Baroda Medical College will have at least three endowed professorships in surgery, medicine, and radiology. My hope is that in the next 2 years, when we meet in 2026, we will have an endowed professorship in every single specialty that exists in the medical college. And that is going to uplift the standard of teaching, the stimulus to the postgraduate students, better mentorship for their dissertations and their thesis, and perhaps even introduce an MD PhD program in every single specialty. So this is our give back as alumni of BMC, which we are proud of, and we want to continue to contribute, albeit remotely, but in such a fashion that we scale new heights vertically as we expand horizontally. Thank you.
We are so grateful to the legends of Baroda Medical College. Today at the White House, Baroda Medical College stood shoulder and shoulder with Google, Microsoft, and Reliance. Thank you. We come to the second set of awards, the Lifetime Achievement Awards for Baroda Medical College. This is to recognize the big leaders of Baroda Medical College who have made a significant contribution within India to the cause of medicine, to the cause of Baroda Medical College, and particularly the cause of the Baroda Medical College Alumni Association. I request Dr. Tushar Choksi to introduce the first recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award, Dr. Suketu Trivedi.
Dr. Suketubhai Trivedi, no words from him to praise. He was from 49 batch, and throughout the alumnus and teacher and student and retired, and still he's still remembering our old medical college, new medical building. Even just yesterday night also he spoke to with me and he told that "Okay, my blessings are because just 2 days back he came from ICU. Okay. Now he is the founding alumnus of Baroda Medical College. He proudly belongs to the inaugural class of 49, witnessing the college inception growth over a remarkable 40 years span. His entire professional life from students to teacher was enriched in an enriching embrace of alma mater. Adventurous early years. According to his memory, college early days were marked by the challenge of unfinished facility and the unexpected companionship of monkey's troop. Despite strict discipline, small cohorts savored academic success and excelled in university competition, cherishing annual social gathering and fostering close-knit relationship. During his time, rigorous academic journey involved strenuous examinations and clinical teaching that remain untouched in our college memories. The focused clinical teaching were pivotal, shaping practical understanding and cementing crucial medical knowledge that resonate even today. His revered teacher, new teaching, bestowed unparalleled personal attention, shaping him both academically and personally. Their intervention in his life went beyond academics, showcasing their dedications and fostering lasting beyond the bonds with the students. Transitioning to orthopedic in 1960s, teaching of postgraduates become his source of utmost fulfillment. The 26th orthopedic surgeon he trained continued to honor him, their respect evident even after 30 years. A testament to the enduring impact of his educational bond. Even after retiring, being distanced from the general student body, his connection with the student remains profound. The gesture of the respect touching his feet upon meeting reflect his lasting legacy of teacher-student relationship. The pride he feels in with his students' accomplishment, their successful careers, and the enduring connections forged throughout his career define lifetime dedicated to education and profound impact of mentorship. May I request Dr. Dakshaben Shah to take the award on behalf of Dr. Suketubhai Trivedi.
I request Dr. Lord Meghnad Desai to please hand over the award to Dakshaben Shah. Since Dr. Suketu Trivedi is not here, he has sent a video message. If you can please play the video message.
My dear alumni friends, I am happy to offer you this morning my joyful greetings on this memorable occasion. I am grateful to the organizers for allowing me this opportunity. This indeed is a great pleasure and an honor. I believe quite a large number amongst you will perhaps not know me. I belong to the first batch of 1949, and subsequently after training I had joined the orthopedic department as a teacher. And when I retired in 1990, at the end of my tenure, my total stay at the lap of our alma mater was an uninterrupted span of 42 years. Amongst these 42 years, the first 5 years, 5 glorious years of medical student days, and my experience as a teacher in training 26 fine young men so that they have turned out today to be accomplished and reputed orthopedic surgeons. These two are the most memorable and deeply satisfying chapters of my life. In those early days, our college had made good progress and a reputation was established. I am told that reputation is not only sustained but is even enhanced. I am also told that we have at present a very able and worthy team of educators, teachers, and administrators. I am sure they are mindful and aware of very drastic changes that are taking place in medical education. An incredible progress taking place in almost every field of medicine, on the one hand, and on the other hand, innovations which are life changing and profound in the field of information technology and a free flow of information through the internet. All these have completely changed not only the contents but also the format of medical education.
But his video is around 30 minutes, so we are not able to play full video. We will circulate in our all alumni group for his blessings. Dr. Satish Shah, who is my mentor, philosopher, guide, whatever you call father, whatever. My life dedication is to Dr. Satish Shah only. He is the true alumni architect of whole Baroda Medical College. Dr. Satish Shah stands a pioneer in Gujarat urological. He is the first urologist in all over Gujarat and 13th urologist of all over India. He practiced for 60 years and I am witnessing since last 40 years. Building an illustrious career spanning 6 decades. A founding member of the Alumni Association of Baroda Medical College, Satish Bhai's visionary leadership laid the groundwork for the establishment of the esteemed organization fostering global connections. He is always with alumni activities. I have personally seen 7 conferences, 2 world directories. I'm always with him for 2 hours every day. Lot of work he has done in front of my eyes and everybody has witnessed. Catalyst of connections. Whatever the person comes to his relations, he is always attracted. And believe me, he has sent more than 500 alumni from Baroda Medical College to USA. That is the biggest achievement of our medical college. Whenever any alumni tells for him that, can you help me on that part for transcription, for any help, he is always there. Consistent unity. Beyond grand events, Dr. Satish Bhai championed an annual traditional of Alumni Day celebration, bridging the gap between conference, other regular opportunities for alumni to reconnect, reminisce, fortify the same. Mentor and guide. Beyond organizational endeavors, Dr. Satish Bhai's encyclopedic. You tell him any part of the world, any geographical, any medical college student, he remembers everyone by name. Even American Alumni Day does not know that where our alumni are settled, but he knows that which state, which university, and which medical school our alumni are there. Legacy of wisdom. His legacy extends beyond medical practice. Dr. Satish Shah said, invaluable life lesson with aspiring doctors, emphasizing altruism, time management, which is unbeyond. We start our operation theater sharply at 4:30 in the morning and we finish it by 9:30 with the 12 operations in a day. The profound importance of our alma mater. Even in retirement, Dr. Satish Bhai influence reverberates to the BMC community, continues to inspire generations. including all esteemed alumni, echoing his teaching and carrying forward vision. Today, the BMC alumni community stands united in gratitude for Dr. Satish Shah's unparalleled contribution, celebrating his legacy as a trailblazer, as an architect of enduring connections and guiding beacon, inspiring future endeavors. I'm inviting Dr. Satish Bhai Shah on my stage to take the memento of Lifetime Achievement Award.
We humbly request Lord Meghnad Desai and Rajmata Subhangini ji to give away the award.
all the dignitaries on the dais and dignitaries in the audience. I am not much of a speaker, but I will tell you something about my experience in Medical College Baroda. To begin with, I am a 100% Baroda student. I was born in Baroda and still I am going to stay in Baroda. I am about 89 years old and all my education was in Gujarati medium. When I came back from my training at Harvard Medical School and Lehi Clinic, in Baroda there was nobody, no, people did not know what is urology. They did not know the difference between nephrology and urology. I went all over the state in the small towns, villages, and gave talks on explaining that urology is a specialty and it is very important. After all this thing, I started my practice. I was very busy. I got married to Daksha Shah, who is also a doctor, a pediatrician, and a teacher. I was fortunate to get associated with Muljibai Patel Urological Institute in Nadia. At that time, Nadia was a very small town and some few urologists from all over the Gujarat, Dr. Mahesh Desai, Dr. Praveen Patel, we all came there. Virendra Desai, most important, he was the prime mover. And today, that institute is known all over the world, even in America. In our Urology Association meetings, the word Nadia is well known. My association, the idea of alumni association was not existing in Baroda. I had a luck of attending one alumni association in Boston where alumni of Columbia University had a meeting like us. And I, at that time, got an idea that why not we have such an alumni association in Baroda. After few days in Baroda, I called some of the friends from Baroda who were all alumni of Medical College Baroda and floated the idea that why not we start an alumni association. At that time, about 10 people were there in my office. Then the first meeting was held after about 1 month. And in that meeting, we had about 100 alumni. We gathered in the medical college building, and that was a 4 hours function all put together. After a few years, we had a bigger meeting, and since then, every 5 years we are having a meeting. One of the biggest gathering like this was 1,500 delegates from all over the world they gathered in Baroda. Since then, we have 7 such gatherings, and today is the last one, that is the 8th one. Now, uh, the alumni activity has grown. The seed that I had started has grown to a huge tree, and I hope that it continues uh, to grow as usual. Lastly, I thank all of you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you. Thank you very much.
Dr. Satish Shah name is synonymous with the Baroda Medical College alumni. And I would tell Dr. Bharat Gadvi, Dr. Satish Shah is a tough act to follow. And I can assure Dr. Satish Shah that if somebody can take the alumni to the next level, it is Dr. Bharat Gadvi. Start with Dr. Madhu Parikh.
Immense pleasure to introduce our 2 Lifetime Achievement awardees. First is Dr. Madhu Parikh. Dr. Parikh is a distinguished luminary from the 1956 Baroda Medical College, graduating with honors and pursuing advanced studies in surgery and plastic surgery. And he is renowned for his expertise in plastic and cosmetic surgery. Dr. Parikh had multidimensional personality, which shows by his cultural enthusiasm and established vibrant Parikh Gitmala. Also, big advocacy of joy and wellness, establishing Laughter Club. Also, Dr. Parikh's altruism extends to Baroda Medical College and SSG Hospital, where his endeavor revitalized the library, constructed new facilities, and refurbished essential wards, leaving an undeniable mark on his alma mater's infrastructure. Dr. Parikh is a founding member of Baroda Medical College Alumni Association North America and past president of BMCAA USA. He has been a visionary leader, led to monumental conventions and historic Baroda Medical College World Conference abroad, the Palace on Wheels, uniting NRI, BMC alumni, and dignitaries from India. His enduring dedication and passion for his service continue to inspire all. Due to the health reason, he could not be here with us today, but we wish him all the best, and I would accept award on his behalf. Please give him big hands. Thank you.
And my wife Hansa graduated with me at the same time, and we are practicing in Ormond Beach, Florida since 1976. She's OBGYN and I'm a plastic surgeon. We both are retired now. We started into the Alumni Association charities and programs since the inception of BMCA in America. We first did the BMCA's first convention in 1991 in Daytona Beach, Florida, and approximately 500 people came, and they were very happy. They met each other for after 25 years, and we had a lot of fun. We had music program, dancing, and we had guests from Baroda Medical College too. Dr. Pradhan Pedwar was the chief guest from India. After that, we met and we saw that Baroda Medical College building and the SSG Hospital building was in a very bad shape, and we started renovating the buildings of SSG Hospital and Medical College and renovated
one of my immediate mentor and great leader, Dr. Ajit Kothari. Dr. Ajit Kothari is from 1968 batch, and his remarkable medical voyage at prestigious Medical College Baroda, he he started his journey here, and then he migrated to North America and completed his training in obstetric and gynecology at Sinai Hospital in Cleveland. He established his practice in Cleveland, working at Cleveland Clinic. Dr. Kothari's commitment to patient centered care became a hallmark of his practice. His reputation for attentive listening, and unwavering dedication entered him to patients and colleagues alike. Dr. Kothari's influence extends far beyond his practice, prominently within the Association of American Association of Physicians from India, where his exceptional leadership and advocacy efforts have made a profound impact, reflecting his dedication not only to healthcare but also community development. He has served as a chairman of board of trustees for API. Also, he is actively engaged in various capacities, from being a past president of Baroda Medical College, Alumni Association for multiple times, leading to a charity walks and fundraising efforts. Dr. Kothari's commitment to service is evident. He successfully orchestrated Baroda Medical College Alumni Associations multiple times and actively engaged in teaching and mentorship. And also, not only that, he has also now moved beyond the Baroda Medical College and started the Gujarati physicians community, and created the largest Gujarati physicians conventions in North America. With a stellar career of spanning 45 years in obstetric and gynecology practice and recognized awards such as Physician of Year Award at the Fairview Hospital, Dr. Kothari's professional achievements underscores his dedication and contribution to the healthcare. Dr. Kothari's legacy extends further, notably through his leadership in hospital projects and recognitions from various medical associations. Also, he is running a charitable dental clinics with multiple dentists are employed here. Again, I would like to invite Dr. Ajit Kothari to please come to the stage. Please give him a big hands. Thank you.
I request Lord Meghna Desai to hand over the Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. Ajit Kothari.
Respected, honorable, my mentors on the dais, I respectfully bring the greetings from United States. Thank you for your services. And my honorable professors, deans, teachers, students, and especially my partners, alumni, those who have joined with me to this conference from United States in a large number to make it successful, this convention. I appreciate your efforts, cooperation, and support. Today, on behalf of our team, Dr. Gadvi, Dr. Iyer, Toxi, and I would like to invite him for a minute, Dr. Suresh Patel. He is my alumni present president, and I am happy to recognize him. He is taking baton from me and others to make it BMCA USA Alumni Association one of the most successful partnered with BMCA Baroda. Thank you, Sirish Bhai. I am a product of India. So I must thank my Prime Minister Modi ji for making us proud in United States. And I am also product of SSG Hospital, where I was born. So I must respectfully submit my honor to hospital which brought me to this world. And that is a Gaikwad Sarkar. Sayaji Rao, Pratap Singh Rao, Fateh Singh Rao, Sangram Singh Rao, Ranjit Singh Gaikwad, Sangram Singh Gaikwad, whichever is, and Mataji, Mrunali Devi is, and uh, Subhangini Devi. I'm sorry. She is also has worked with my mother, so she knows a lot about me, how forgetful I am as I'm getting old. And that's why my professor didn't give me a good grades when I was in a Baroda Medical College. So I'll come to that really to tell you that how proud I am. But starting from Gaikwad family, they are the one who, if they were here today, I would not be standing here because I am standing here because Gaikwad Sarkar did everything for us. And if they were here, they would have kept on pouring the money in this Gaikwad way that we would have never needed any kind of the work that I did it for Baroda Medical College along with my mentors, Madhubai and Dilip Bhai Bhatt, my colleague Ashok Jain, and other leaders and other professors. My dean, when I worked with them, Dr. Lewa, Dr. Pathak, and the past superintendent, if I forget him, is Dr. S.P. Desai. And I respect him also today because what I became, you know, you all are doctors, so you understand. You go for elective surgery, it's a piece of cake. But you go in an emergency and you do it and you bring a dying person out, then you are the right person. So your training is correct and you got a good training. So I got the training from MS University. So Rajmata, I respectfully salute MS University today for their education to me and Baroda Medical College to their education to me. Now I'm coming to a small point. I played a small role. I'm working for alumni, those who are there, their money, their donations, their support to our alma maters. We are bringing some kind of the funding to improve and facilitate some process to build and rebuild some areas. So you all know all my previous distinguished recipients of the award. They have said a lot of things and keeping in the mind of the clock before they turn off my mic. So I want to make sure that I respectfully bring all those donors who have donated the money to bring the value oriented, and I'm just their manager. I did their work, and I respectfully continue to work here for SSG Hospital, Baroda Medical College. I am a product of Baroda Medical College. I'm exported to America and I will be re-imported to back to Baroda to do whatever I can do for my alma mater. With respect to all my professors, if I have done any mistake, mischiefs when I was a student, I must say sorry. But that is a part of alumni to say sorry, but at the same time, I tell my students, I don't have my script writers. So I write it everything in 30 seconds, and whatever I speak today is just out of blue, whatever I can bring it out. So I am not well prepared today, but just came from here to say you thank you and accepting this award is one of the prestigious appreciation my mentors, my professors, my deans, my students have done today. And that will encourage me to do more. And remaining my life, I can continue working for you. I will be blessed by the God and my parents and my wife if I do not recognize her dedication, devotion for letting me go all the places. Purnima is a PJ medical graduate and my children's all they spend a lot of time for allowing me to go places. So thank you very much again. If anything mistakes I make it, please keep on continuing your blessings with me and pardoning me. Thank you very much.
That all the awardees, Dr. Jatin Bhai, Dr. Bharat Bhai, Dr. Ajit Bhai, Dr. Madhu Bhai, all of them are very significantly senior to me and very well accomplished. But you can see that we address them as a Bhai in our Hindu culture. They are down to earth people, very easily accessible. You call them anytime and they will respond immediately. Not only that, but they deserve the award not only because of their achievement, but for their die-hard dedication to Baroda Medical College. And they are so proud of our Baroda Medical College that no words can describe it. So like Ajit Bhai will fight for anything for Baroda Medical College in USA. So again, I want to thank all my seniors and mentors, and I'm proud to be with them. Thank you again.
The last award is an award carried forward from yesterday, one of the distinguished alumni of Baroda Medical College, Dr. Mahipat M. Joshi, Padma Shri. I request you to please come on the stage and accept your award.
On the occasion of the Diamond Jubilee celebration of Baroda Medical College, the alumni officials who invited me to here to participate, I thank them very much, and I am very proud of my alma mater. I have been doing good work in the alleviation of blindness in Karnataka. We have cleared 12 districts, and I am very happy for the work which I have done, and many awards have come because of this. Thank you very much.
I would like to request Lord Meghnad Desai to speak a few words. During my time in England, I have seen him on television on numerous occasions, a very charismatic, well-spoken gentleman, and many times I felt someday I would get to meet him. It is a strange world, sir, that we have come full circle and I am meeting you in Baroda today. I am delighted to welcome Dr. Lord Meghnad Desai.
Honorable Rajmata, distinguished guests on the platform, and friends. I'm aware I'm standing between you and your lunch, and there's nothing more cruel than depriving people of their deserved lunch. So I shall be brief. First of all, congratulations to the Baroda Medical College for the 75th anniversary. It's a good age. It's slightly younger than what I am, but I think 75 is not a bad sort of signal to achieve. I wanted to say, first of all, that I have lived in a country for 58 years where there's a National Health Service. But I was born here. I was born in Baroda, and I was born in Chimnabai Hospital in Baroda, and my father worked for the Gaikwad government for 30 years of his life. So I'm very much obliged to Baroda for the nice childhood it gave me. I went to the Madhyavarti School, which is the best academic building I have worked in all my life. Nothing in England or America as compared to that building. So I'm very fond of Baroda from that point of view. And I was 8 years old when Baroda Medical College was established, and I remember its establishment because it was big news at that time. So what I want to say, first of all, that where health is probably next to food, the most important ingredient in people's lives. And you guys are going to be looking after a very important aspect of all our lives, And the thing about health is that it is with you all your life. You don't ever escape the need for health. And health is also internationally turning out to be one of the most difficult things for governments to handle because it's very vital, it's very urgent, and it's very expensive. And how to distribute health care and health systems in an unequal society is a problem which is troubling quite a lot of societies. In the UK, we have the National Health Service, which was started with the idea that no one should have to pay upfront for health. We are now facing, as no doubt many of you know, a very big crisis in the National Health Service because people live longer. I mean, the one fruit of providing good health services, people live longer, and that makes the National Health Service more unaffordable than it was before. So it's like a dilemma. But we are trying to, as I'm part of the time in politics, we're trying to find solutions to the problem of how to deliver health care in an equitable manner so that no one would have to wait for health care or depending upon how poor they are or where they live or what race they are or what age they are. And that is a very difficult problem. In India, there has been a beginning made with Ayushman Bharat, and I think that is something which is going to grow in a really important way in the future. But I think one of the problems that I hope that you doctors think is how to make it possible for healthcare to reach all the possible parts of society. Because, as I said, if you don't provide healthcare to people, they just won't live. Or if they live, they will not have a good life. So I think the future belongs to you guys. You have to take care of our future, and I would be obliged for you forever for that. I want to mention two things which I have sort of discovered. Since I'm not a medical doctor, I'm a doctor, but I'm a useless doctor of philosophy, so that doesn't matter. But I think two things I want to mention which struck me since I came here. I came here to do something else as well, and that was to have a celebration, the memorial lecture for Hasmukh Shah. Some of you may have known about Hasmukh Shah. He was a distinguished part of the Gujarat party. Reading his autobiography, I came across a very interesting thing I thought I ought to tell you. First of all, that he describes how when he retired, he had a very severe disease. It had to do with his feet, his legs. He could not rest, and he had to keep on walking. And it's something very rare disease. I will read out to you because since I'm not an expert, I should tell you what it was. You doctors may know about this. It's called SIDP-MGUS, the IDP, monoclonal gammopathy of uncertain specification. Anyway, he had this, and then he went to all sorts of places to seek cure of the disease. He lived 30 years after he discovered he had this problem, so he did not suffer too badly. But what struck me in this book, and he did not notice it, that his father suffered from the same problem. And what I want to say to you in my appeal to you, that some of you ought to look at whether these things are hereditary among Gujaratis. I don't know whether it's true or not, but so how come a father and a son can have the same very rare disease? The father was not diagnosed as having rare disease, the son was. So I think we ought to do some research on whether there are specific old age problems in India or in Gujarat or wherever it is. Because I think if something like that we can contribute to the progress of society, that would be good. That's the only thing I have discovered which would be relevant to today's occasion. So I once again congratulate all of you on what you have done. I congratulate the Baroda Medical College, and I look forward. I don't think I'll be around. I look forward to your centenary. Thank you very much.
May I request Her Highness Rajmata to hand over a memento to Lord Meghnad Desai, the most celebrated economist, politician, and pride of Baroda, Lord Meghnad Desai.